So you are the chairman of the Aikman Institute. Could you tell us about that institute? What does it stand for? Are there any more questions?
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Professor. My name is Fitria. I'm from Medical Faculty of Tanjung Pura University, West Borneo. I have two questions regarding to the matters that you have shared before. The first is, what's the value of what's the value that we still need in our leader nowadays, in your point of view? And the second, is the research needs to do by a leader in order to a place or who study about another person, or he wants to study about the strategy, how to lead, and if it's yes, how is it can be including into the characteristic that you have mentioned it before? Thank you.
Sorry, probably I hope I could catch your question. It is your second question is you could repeat.
Okay. I mean, so we are talking about the research. Are the leader need to do a research to like study for the person that he wants to work with, and then or just to find a strategy to lead the people around him? And is it can be the characteristic, including into the characteristic that you have mentioned it, like the commander, pioneer, and father, we adding to the research into them? Thank you.
Yes. So basically, for those two questions, we have to know very well the strengths and weakness of every personnel under your control, right? Because in many cases, we have to treat them individually. Yeah. If we want to do something, if we know that A, B, C has a strength X, and then X, Y, Z has another strength, then we could ask them to do their job. So first, of course, we have to understand the strength and weakness of our staff, and then the second one, don't forget to have a kind of note from every staff that describe what are their plus and minus, and if they are doing good, and then you can write. If they are not going good, and then of course you make note. If they have good performance, for example, you have to know, because based on that notes, you could sometimes or someday you could give appreciation to them. Yeah, it is very good to encourage them to make their best. But if in your notes somebody has a very lot of minus, then you can call him individually. So please remember, if we want to give appreciation, we can do it openly. Yeah, like in meeting like this, you give appreciation. But if you like to talk about his or her minus, please don't do it openly. Yeah, just call to your room and then ask, communicate personally, and ask her or him to improve the minus. Yeah, I think that is one of the behavior of the Hasta Brata. Yeah, so because we have to become a father or mother or teacher, yeah, we have to be very wise. Of course, there are many styles of leader. Yeah, some leader probably prefer to give comment with very high and loud voice, but some other leader just enough say one or two words everybody already understand. Yeah. So I think that's some points that we have to be to master. Yeah. Of course, if you open some books about Hasabrata, there are other description of those 8 characteristics of a leader. Yeah, like a leader should be like wind or like fire, like sun. Yeah, but in principle, it is almost the same. Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. So it's about weighing the pros and the cons, I think, of
Yes.
the person professionally. The
Thank you. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Adele. I'm coming from Faculty of Animal Science, Universitas Gajah Mada. So, Professor, I have a questions. Like, when we have a position in a institute or the office or the organization, we act like being a leader. But some people is really wanted our position. So, what is your opinion to be a leader, to react, or what we have to do as the leader, that we have a position when some people want our position in a bad way? Thank you.
I hope it is not your personal experience. All right, I do have that experience several times. Yeah, of course, people, because they thought that our position is very nice, yeah, and very prestigious, and yeah, very empuk lah. Yeah. In that case, first, of course, you have to keep to do your best. I mean, you do your job, your task, and you with your I mean you have to maximize your performance. And then second one, you don't need to confront him. Yeah, if possible, just talk to him, and again, if possible, invite him to be a friend. Probably he or she will then turn to become our assistant or very helpful. And the third one, if possible, we could try to find another position that is same level as us. Yeah, and then we help him or her to reach that position. Then later he or she will always remember you as the person who helped to increase his position. Yeah. So don't be too worried about that. Yeah. As long as you convince yourself that your position is the best for you, and you have the passion to do that. Unless if you yourself already bosen, yeah, you're already bored with that position, then what you could do is you have to find another position, of course higher. Then let him or her replace your position. Yeah, but in that case, you have to prepare him or her to be your successor. Sorry. Yeah. It's